CoryxKenshin and Susan, I had to talk. And the only way I'm gonna talk is by going on YouTube. So like CoryxKenshin, he added up to here with Susan. He said, Susan, I had to talk. And the only way I'm gonna talk is by going on YouTube. And so what we gonna do is, let's watch this video, man. YouTube, racism, and favoritism. I'm not gonna be the one that cares. There's a lot of people that think this.
As thoroughly possible.
Talk to me, Corey.
I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum.
Nah, that's facts though, because Corey making this video is a bold statement. If Corey's making this video and he's one of the top YouTubers in the game when it comes to entertainment for gaming, like that's a real red flag for YouTube. That's scary, because if he has something to say, what makes you think the other big YouTubers that are feeling the same way like him just don't want to say something? You know what I'm saying?
Because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been...
I'll be real. That's a lot of creators, bro. I think I'm one of them. Like, you don't want to play that card, but it's like, sometimes, bro, I'm going to be real. That card comes out in the play and the character, like, situations. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to play this card, but y'all got me playing this card. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
In certain situations that I looked at kind of funny, I said, could be because of that, but nah, I ain't gonna, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel.
Smart
this
man.
time, I can no longer let it slide.
Starting with violence.
August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's videos.
Bro, and that's the worst, bro. If you're getting age restricted or like a copyright, like if somebody has the same sound that you probably use or something, you don't see a copyright on theirs, and you get copyrighted or so, and it's like, I did the exact same cuts, I did the exact same seconds, only did this amount of minutes, you know what I'm saying, like with this certain thing, that is one of the worst feelings ever on YouTube. I'm gonna be real. Like, I can only imagine getting age restricted because you lose on so many viewers, especially for Corey. He has a big audience, a very big audience, yo. Like, I think he has over 14 million subs. I'm gonna be real.
No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not gonna tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision.
That's crazy.
I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part.
That's crazy.
The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of it.
That's the worst part, yo. Right here. Even though he had to say Markiplier's name, he didn't want to use Markiplier's name. But Markiplier is an exact example of a person that has a high caliber of subscribers, high caliber of viewers, does a great content, and got away with something. Realistically, people that are trying to become full-on potential YouTubers will never ever understand this because we're the little dogs. You know what I'm saying? So for Markiplier and CoryxKenshin to have to like deal with this right now is really interesting. I'm trying to spark beef or anything, but it's just really interesting the fact he found somebody similar to the exact same gameplay as him, and there was no punishment intended at all for them. That's kind of crazy though.
Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things in the games that you play, all that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody.
100%.
So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video.
Yo, you know, Curry was like, oh, interesting. Okay. Bam, copy link. put that shit right in the email like this. As you can see, so you guys want to do this to me, huh? Okay. Yo, Corey, funny. I ain't gonna lie. Corey's a W though. I ain't gonna lie. This is funny though, because he's like, all right.
But his isn't age restricted.
What's going on?
Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say.
They wasn't
What do
looking.
you think happened after that? I'll give you a second.
Nothing at all.
They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
Oh, nah.
I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome.
Nah,
They took the age restriction off. I said, why?
Yeah, why?
I expected them to triple down.
Yeah.
And give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email.
Let's read this. Let's read this. Hey, this is actually pretty damning for them, and I'm inclined to believe racism or favoritism plays a part in this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the situation. YouTube reversed the decision, but they doubled down on yesterday after being presented by the Markiplier clip, which is very weird. Right off rip, YouTube, I don't know why you even do that. YouTube, you guys got to stick to the rules. If you guys are going to be strict on people, be strict. We understand at the end of the day, but you're going to be strict. But lifting your hand up and acting like nobody's going to see it, I applaud you for this, Corey. Because people will let that go and just keep pushing, bro. But you stay into it, bro. And a lot of people will hate you because they'll be like, oh, why does he care? He should have just let them go. No. Because there's people in the little YouTubers that don't even have 1,000 subs, 500 subs, 10,000 subs, 15,000, and so many that are not even up to 100,000 yet. Go through this every day, possibly every minute, every hour. Somebody's going through it right now. Whoever's watching this video, somebody you know is probably going through this situation right now. You know, so it's like
my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision?
Exactly. That's the one right there. YouTube has to explain. These 2 and 3 are the scary ones, because YouTube, you play a strict law and rule by it, like for everyone, and then you just let that slide. So it's like, how many creators do you really let slide and just let them go on with their day?
My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days. And
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's 100% true. That's why I'm saying, Corey, you really bold for this, bro. You're bold for this, Corey. No cap. And my rep, Corey, you different. So the fact that they did this to Corey really means something, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Because if I was the #1 trending dude on YouTube, dropping bangers every time here out the blue, whenever I drop, it's all age restricted, certain stuff that I'm dropping, I'm gonna be like, all right. I'm gonna look though. I'm gonna look and find whoever that other person that got my content like me. I'm saying, I'm gonna make sure you better have an age restriction on them too. You know what I'm saying? I respect it 100%, all the way.
Find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding, I'm #1 trending, and then they're like, hey, We need to stop him.
We need to stop.
We need to, like, this black guy, he's getting too many views. He's getting too much.
Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. He's one of the youngest black influential content creators right now. Speed. I'll be surprised sometimes they be letting Speed slide so much. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, YouTube be so strict on us creators nowadays, bro. They don't want us to fly with nothing. So, and the fact that they, you know what I'm saying, they try to make examples out of people, but sometimes these examples are bad examples. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Exposure, too much activity. Hold that, Bob. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video.
Oh, they're weird.
They re-age restricted the video.
That is weird.
I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age restricted. They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube. You realize how
really bad,
unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. That is
wicked.
Seen that happen before?
And your top YouTubers, your top tier YouTubers. So the fact that they did this to you, and you know the like it's crazy to me because I don't know if it's just because they're top YouTubers. They literally have to know everything about YouTube when it comes to uploading because they don't want to lose money or get trouble for anything. So the fact that they thought they could just do this to CoryxKenshin really just mind blows me. Like, how did you not think he would press y'all? Come on, like what, bro?
They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip. And then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep it simple.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform.
It wasn't bad for 2 years, and now it's bad. we gotta end this. Is this #1 still? It's #2. Okay, this is #2 though. But Corey, make valid points, my friend. Make real valid points. I don't think Susan gonna like these points though. I ain't gonna lie. Susan, this ain't me. This Corey.
It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending. This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the mortuary system. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very
bold,
serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their
they ruin everybody's chances.
How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long.
I'll be honest, and I don't think he meant it directly. It's not directly towards specific races. I think he just means, for example, though, like, for example, a content creator like Danny Duncan has multiple content creators that he influences, and there'll be multiple creators trying to do Danny Duncan type content, or Nelk Boys type content, or Gideon type content, and they'll slide with certain things that Gideon probably won't be able to slide with, or Cornell. Like there's a bunch of creators. I understand what they're saying. Like, if you're on the point of view of where you see a YouTuber that's really big do something that's trending to everybody, you try to do it, and then it's like, oh, no, we gotta tweak this, and tweak this. You can't have this up with this music. No, but we're gonna let Justin Bieber do this collab with this person, and Hannah Montana pop up, and it's cool because they're cursing, they're having fun, they're chilling, lighting up a fire. Like I'm saying, like that type of stuff. They let the big names go through, and they'll probably be like one big name they might try to, and then they'll be like, no, we're not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it. But somebody inside that work field that low key knows who they be wanting to plot on. I'm gonna be real. That's just me though. I feel like that.
I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers, and I was supposed to get my diamond play button, there was no correspondence. These situations always coincide with an uptick of growth, and it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off.
It do come off though.
Any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times, and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me, if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever CoryxKenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games. Like, I literally... This is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care.
They don't care at all.
White people like that. They got their favorite creators. Log out of YouTube.
I call it. I like to call it. Chat. I like to call it the pawns of. They're not the pawns. They choose not to be the pawns, but it's YouTube. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're gonna. Hey there. You have over 45,000 people watching you right now. We're going to make you the guy for a little bit. But you're not going to be over this guy. This guy's, he's amazing. You'll never be over him. Like, for example, I would say, to me, Speed, I Show Speed right now, does a lot more bigger things, I would say, right now, than David Dobrik. For example, David Dobrik, how big he is, David Dobrik's a great creator when it comes to content and how he brings off his videos. Speed is doing a lot more though right now when it comes to that content, you know what I'm saying? But Speed will be the guy they don't want to. He's got the 45,000, but he's not the David Dobrik that we want. You know what I'm saying, chat? That's how I take it. That's how I see it when it comes to content with YouTube. YouTube has their specific people, not the pawns of YouTube that they only want to show that do great things. And then there's the people that they only limit. They will limit you for only amount of time, Like, and there's people that have their breaking points when it comes to this content. There's people that don't have breaking points and they just try to go with the flow and just try to defeat any odds against them. But you take note of there's people that don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? So
log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites. Count how many are black, count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us a spotlight.
Never.
You know how condescending and patronizing that is? Oh yeah, let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage, all that...
Corey talking! talking. Corey is talking.
Fake pandering that you guys do. And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we got to age restricted. And then, oh, no, we got to, he's on to us. Okay, we got to age restrict them both. Fake!
Yeah, Corey.
It's fake.
Tell him, Corey. It's fake.
I am deeply sorry.
CoryxKenshin got it, man.
Came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay logical, stay on the things that I could do.
He said it's fake.
The facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had.
Venting your truth, Corey.
On YouTube. Ironic that I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I going to upload it? I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do. And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable?
That's 100% true, though.
I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start, like, when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation. But that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned, or they, like, you know,
shadow banning CoryxKenshin is crazy.
Like, not sending my videos up to my subscribers, or you know, a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos. We know why.
No facts.
We know why. I mean, those shadows behind the scenes, they control it all. They control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could shadow ban me, not send my videos out to anybody.
They gonna pull the Steve on you, bro. That's wicked. I ain't gonna lie. YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, YouTube. There's some creators out here that might expose some stuff on y'all. So y'all gotta play y'all better treat y'all creators with respect, man. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody deserves respect. But fair punishment when there needs to be fair punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he got age restricted and everybody else that has that scene or whatever scene they were talking about, how do you not age restrict all the other videos and channels? If you have a computer automated robot that has it set up, and then when they report it, it's a human that's doing it, like, make it make sense. Come on now. Like,
why I thought long and hard before I recorded this, but as one of the biggest black creators on the platform, I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes on YouTube.
Corey. Oh my goodness, Corey. Listen, what y'all think, man? What y'all think?